Hi Sagittarius, this is your April 24th or April 30th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have Temperance. In the potential outcome, we have the Four of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or perhaps this person's got both Earth and Air in their chart. So yeah, I usually go with a King or a Queen, or both, if one or both show up. So we do have a couple. We have you, the Queen of Wands, in the middle of the potential outcome, and we have this King of Pentacles, the third card from the left, right? And to jump the gun real quick, I always like when the King and the Queen show up in the reading. That means you guys are vibing on a very similar level, the King and the Queen level. That's some good level, right? So yeah, you got this King of Pentacles, and the feeling I'm getting is that this person is almost too late, almost too late. Perhaps they procrastinated, or perhaps they thought about it for too long, and it feels like they're gonna jump onto like the last door of the last cart of a departing train. It's like, for some reason, that's how I picture it. There is a train station and the train is leaving, and this person is jumping onto the last card at the last second. Right? Barely made it. And I think it's their fault. They've been thinking about it for too long, right? Perhaps they really are an Earth sign, right? If you're an Earth sign, no offense, but come on, you guys sometimes, take your time. That's the way you guys operate, but when it comes to Sagittarius, you gotta act quickly. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so yeah. We actually start off with the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords, I think this is the energy of this King of Pentacles, prior to them jumping on that last cart of a train, right? This is them stuck in their thoughts, thinking, overthinking, taking their time, hesitating, what have you. Okay, but the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I believe the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords is the same energy. Same energy. You see how the Knight of Swords is holding up a sword? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. Both of those two cards are clarity cards, especially the Ace of Swords. This is them finally being very decisive, finally taking action, finally coming towards you, and they're rushing. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, because they realized they almost blew it with you. They almost messed it up with you, because you are on that train departing, right? But when they come towards you, they're going to be, very straightforward, very honest with you. The Ace of Swords is a card of an honest, straightforward, direct conversation, right? And what they're going to be talking to you about is that Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Pentacles, right? 2 aces in the same rating. The Ace of Pentacles, this is how they finally realize what you mean to them, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles always talks about long term. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And speaking of serious, right? You are in your own reading twice, Sagittarius. Right next to that Ace of Pentacles is the Temperance card. That's you. That's your Major Arcana card, right? And as a matter of fact, that's the only Major Arcana card on the table. Right? And the Queen of Wands in the middle of the potential outcome, that's also you. Okay? And to the left from the Queen of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is often referred to as the 1111 card, but the Four of Wands is a card of a commitment or marriage, and it's probably going to be more of the way you see it, because there's multiple cards in a tarot deck that could be commitment to marriage cards, and this particular one showed up. It's a Wands card, your symbol, right? And to the right from the Queen of Wands, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, and it's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So that's how you're going to be feeling about this. You're in your own potential outcome. So yeah, This person is barely making it, but at the same time, when they do come towards you, you will be crystal clear that they're serious about you. Perhaps they needed time to pull something together. Perhaps they wanted to come towards you correctly. But again, they took their time. And you're almost gone. Almost. Barely made it. I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Sagittarius. This looks really good. Really, really good. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you are in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, every single card on the table represents you, Sagittarius. This is you getting inspired. This is you having a bright idea. This is you getting all fired up, all excited about something. That's what this spread is about. All about you. Okay, the Knight of Wands, that's actually, a fire sign. Then we have the Ace of Wands, that's your wand right there. You see how the Knight of Wands is holding up a wand? That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. So yeah, perhaps you had some kind of an idea or something you want to do, and you're going to persuade your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other, or perhaps a bunch of other people, friends, family, to do it with you, to go along with you, right? The Page of Wands right next to the deck. Yeah, that's you again, right? It's a message. Perhaps you're gonna text or DM your relatives or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife saying, hey, I just thought of this. Why don't we do this? Right? The 8 of Wands, the first card that came out, it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It could be a card of travel, right? Perhaps you want to go somewhere, right? Or it could be a card of communication, just like the Page of Wands, right? Perhaps you did your research before you decided to make this offer. Perhaps you inquired on something, or you reached out to some kind of an agency or a restaurant or, I don't know, a gym or what have you, right? And now you have a plan and you're super excited about this. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent decks. Also keep in mind, we are in Mercury retrograde. This is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. We got the 10 of Swords, the Hermit, the 4 of Pentacles, clarified by the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, to be honest with you, Sagittarius, I don't see anybody reaching out to you. We don't have any cards that would suggest that. We don't have any pages, no knights, no aces, no 6 of Cups, no judgment, right? We do have somebody going through a thought process. It kind of feels like this person is assessing what happened, or they are analyzing what happened. They're going through some kind of a thought process, right? The 10 of Swords, the first card that came out, this is a card of an ending, an abrupt ending, as a matter of fact. This is what happened, or must have happened between the two of you. The Hermit, the next card over, could have been a Virgo you were dealing with. But the Hermit is a card of somebody who is isolating themselves. It's a card of somebody who is, doing some soul searching, thinking about stuff. And they do have a lot of regrets, right? The 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that card has always to do with the past. It's a card of regretting the past, reminiscing the past, grieving the past. And right next to the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles clarified by the 8 of Swords. So I think this person is shutting down, closing off, because they are thinking about this. Right? Perhaps they will reach out to you, right? But, this is a very grim picture, to be honest with you. You see, even the colors of the cards are kind of grayish, darkish, all right? So, yeah, if you had a Virgo, if you just recently broke up with somebody, and in case you were wondering how they feel, this is it right here. That's how they feel. They're going through some kind of, I don't know, thought process, or they're trying to wrap their head around what just happened. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Sagittarius, this week. We have the 10 of Swords, clarified by the Fool. We have the Magician, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is one interesting spread, Sagittarius. I think, again, this is all you. You're in charge. You're in control. But we have an ending and a new beginning in this spread. We definitely do. All right. We actually start off with the 10 of Swords, which is a card of an abrupt ending, but it's clarified by the Fool. right? And I think that's you who is ending something. For some of you, you could be quitting one job and starting a new job. For others of you, you could be quitting your 9 to 5 and starting your own business. For others of you, perhaps you will realize that you have enough money in the bank and you're retiring. Okay. Or perhaps you have a couple of projects, right, that you were thinking about doing, and you're shutting one of them down so you could focus on the other project. Okay, but it feels like you're in charge. Whatever that Ten of Swords is, whatever that ending is, I think this is you who is doing this. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, I think that's also you. You can either afford to quit your job right now, right? The Nine of Pentacles, when it comes to work, business, and finances, it's one of the best cards you can potentially get, Sagittarius, right? It's a minor arcana card, but it's still an amazing card. It's a card of somebody who's got money in the bank, somebody who is wealthy, somebody who is enjoying their status, they're enjoying their financial situation, okay? Or perhaps this is you who is admired and respected. Perhaps if you're quitting one job and starting a new job, that's one of the reasons why they're hiring you, because you're so good. They look up to you, right? They look up to you. Yeah, the Fool, clarifying Ten of Swords, is a card of taking a leap of faith or a card of liberation. Okay, you could be taking a leap of faith with a new project, with a new job, with your own new company that you're creating. Right, and the Magician, clarified by the Ace of Wands, I believe that's also you, right? You are taking action. The Magician is a card of manifestation, but most importantly, it is a card of taking action. The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. So yeah, you're very resourceful. You're thinking outside the box. You know you have multiple tools at your disposal. The Ace of Wands, clarifying the Magician, that's your ace. You're a fire sign. That's your ace right there. The Six of Swords is a card of moving on or moving forward. All right. But the thing about the Six of Swords, it always talks about improvements. It always talks about things getting better for you. Okay. So yeah, exciting times. All right. Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Sagittarius. We have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Chances are you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, what you're not expecting is this King of Cups show back up. This is somebody you already know. It could be another ex for some of you, but I think for most of you, it's just somebody who misses you. Perhaps you guys used to hang out together, used to party together, used to have a good time together, and that's what they miss. They miss the good times with you. Okay, and they're coming back wanting to, go to a party with you or go to an event of some sort, whatever, right? And they will even pay for it. Okay, we actually start off with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is something they will pay for, or they will literally hit you up and say, hey, I've got tickets to this concert, to this show, or something like that. They already paid for it. They are ready to invest just to get you on board. And the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of a soulmate connection, but at the same time, it's a card of somebody coming back from the past. But the thing about the Six of Cups, it could be an ex, but I think for most of you, it's just somebody from your past, right? And the King of Cups is the person. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. They're clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a reunion, and it's also a card of some kind of an event, celebration of some sort. So that's what they want. They want to have a good time with you, Sagittarius. All right. The Five of Cups right next to the deck, they miss you. Yeah, they just remember the good times that you guys used to have together, or perhaps there could be more people involved, and that's why they're reaching out to you. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing week.